guys, hopefully you're having a good day. This is my what I saw and what I read from PlayStation and other things. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends. But at the moment we're gonna talk about two or three things. We're gonna talk about um, um, controllers from the PlayStation, and which one of them is coming next week. And we'll talk about talk about a little bit about VR, and also we'll talk a little bit about Gran Turismo 7. And so sit down, have a tea, have a rum, and have a coffee, and sit down and relax. So here we go.
I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word.
Don't forget, if you've got PlayStation Extra, Essential, and Premium, you've got those three games. You've got the Star Wars, Jedi, Fallen Order, and then we got Fallout 76, and then we got a game that I've never even heard of called Verge 2. So if you want those games, put it on your, you can put it onto your library, because it's free. So, but one of the games, as I said, is Fallen Order, and which is what I'm playing now, as you can see. And also one of the things, and also we've got the the catalog games, and these are Back for Blood, which is a PS2, 4 and 5, and then we've got other games like Devil Cry 5, and then we've got Life is Strange, which is a PS4, two of the, Life is Strange. Then we got the Jet, the Far Shore 3 and 4, PlayStation 4 and 5, and I wanted to get that game, but I couldn't really afford it, kind of thing. But now I'm definitely going to put that game on and see what's on there. And there's other games as well that you can put on there. I'll put but also they've actually got quite a lot of classics for the if you're a PlayStation Premium. We've got Filter 3, Syphon Filter 3, which is PS1. Then Star Wars Demolition, which is PS1, and then Hot Shots Golf 2, and that's PS1 2, and all games. These games will come on the 17th of this month. So if you hopefully now it looks like that the PSD Premium looks like they're getting a little bit further, getting more games. So hopefully they'll keep on doing that. So after that, now to give that thing about the update of games. What we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about the Edge and the Leonardo controllers. So here we go. Now, on the 26th of this month, January, we're getting a new controller, the Edge, from Sony. It's like a pro controller, and that controller is going to be £210 in England. So that's quite a lot of money for a controller, but it's got lots of benefits if you that kind of controller. I mean, I'm probably going to get it in probably about 2 or 3 months. Hopefully, the other places might do it a little bit cheaper, or maybe the next Prime Day possibly. But I'm not gonna pay that much money for that controller. I do want it, but I'm not gonna pay that amount of money. So hopefully. But one of the things that I watched on the ESS last week, and they had lots of tech stuff, and Sony was there, and one of the things that they put on there was that they've got a new controller for people who are disabilities, and it looks like a really good controller. You can change it around, and it's really good. And they talk to lots of people who have people who have got disabilities, and help them to so they did it quite with people who need about gaming and stuff like that. But the one thing they didn't say was the price. Now, if you're doing it for people who are disabled in gaming, and you're doing a controller from them, really, personally, I think the controller should be at least should be the same as a normal controller, or maybe do two of them. One with but I just don't think that. I think it will be quite expensive, because obviously you got a disability, you got benefits and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, right, it should be like £70, like for other people who are doing. So hopefully, for me, I think it should be the same price as a normal controller for the disability people, because at the end of the day, if you want them to game, you need to help them to get the the controller in their hands. But if that controller is like £100, £200, which it might be because of what it's going to do, I just don't think, and especially with the crisis with money and stuff, I just don't think that it should be it should be the same price as a normal controller. So, what do you think? Are you going to get the Edge? And if you need a controller because you're a disability, let me know what do you think you should pay for the controller. So, and put your comments underneath this video. And so we're going to talk about One of the things about the Gran Turismo 7, they're doing a VR, um, um, and it's going to be on the VR2. And if you've got the PlayStation Gran Turismo, you'll get that update for free. That is really good. But obviously, I've never done Gran VR, so I have no idea what it's like on the PlayStation on any game, let alone Gran Turismo 7. But looking at what people are saying, is it going to be like just like one race, one track, or is it going to be all cars, or is it just going to be like you're inside the cockpit? You can see what side people is. You can see inside the car, because obviously, digital, digital, they quite good about their stuff that they've done, the Gran Turismo 7. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it will be. What do you think? Have you played Gran Turismo on the PlayStation VR1, and what do you think about it? So let me know. But one of the things as well, after and in front of you, I'll put a thing about the the daily races, which is coming next week. They're on the screen now. I'm thinking to myself, Monza, B, A, and the B as well. I think I might that one as well. I might do that. So what do you think? But one of the things that I thought was quite interesting, there was like a article which I'll put on underneath all these videos. Articles I've read, they'll be underneath the videos, and with other stuff that I've watched and read. So and also on the consumers show last week, they had the thing about Gran Turismo movie, and I was quite interested because it was like a video. It was like a trailer, but not a trailer, because you never actually saw anything that was on. There was nothing about the movie. It was just like what this person saying, that person saying that. But at the end of the day, they haven't seen anything about the actual movie. So from me, I don't think it will be. I'm keeping my hopes up that it'll be a good movie, but I'm not sure if it will be. But the racing, that would be good. But at the end of the day, we want a movie that's like in real life kind of thing. It is like a true story, but I'm not sure I'm not sure if it will be good. But I'll think about if I would watch it. But so what do you think? What do you think about the Gran Turismo movie that's coming out this year? Let me know. So as I said, there's other stuff underneath this video, so that I've watched. So any comments, put them underneath, and make sure you can. If you like this video, don't subscribe. And hopefully I will see you next week when I do another video about what I've read and what I've seen about what's happening in this week. So So now I'm gonna have my coffee and my rum. So whilst I'm doing that, I can say to you now is have a nice day, have a nice week, and remember, Jehovah, He is watching us.